And we're here to interrogate Cody now. I mean,
Oh boy.
cross-examine him.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of 10 years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
You have stools?
Right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Why donuts?
Because the guard's eating donuts, obviously. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness.
What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around.
Cody? Oh,
Cody?
that's you.
Answer his question, okay?
Yeah, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you are speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Grams with the beard over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth. I prefer a bearded gentleman.
A very long day. I was not skipping through those, by the way.
Yeah, it was just happening. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
Didn't you get that cleared before things begin? Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Okay, look,
It's a kid.
If you've seen Cody, like if you've listened to anything he said, you had to bargain terms with a kid and lost, basically.
Yep. I think Cody knows what he's doing.
Hey, I just got this new camera.
Of course he knows what he's doing. He's a 2nd grade. Did you see what he said about society and shit?
Yeah, I know, right?
He knows exactly what he's doing.
Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I'll bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera the day of the murder.
Well, if this place is where he's gone, then yes, he did.
You would better make a note of it in the court record. He's still learning how to use it.
Yay.
Very fancy digital camera.
Actually, there's one thing I want to check. Hold on. Alright, so I paused there to figure something out. So, Cody's parents are relatively responsible. They did not get him a smartphone for being a 2nd grader. Because this game takes place in, like, the 20-teens, basically? Beyond 2016, I think, so... I don't know exactly beyond that, but... Smartphones most certainly existed at this time.
Yeah, they probably did, so...
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods of the past so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost in the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. I told it rock right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Ah, we just confirmed he didn't have the camera. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
No. He said he always carries that camera with him, but he wasn't carrying the camera with him. Why?
Ah.
That's a contradiction all on its own.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember you're talking to a child.
No offense, Your Honor, but you did not have to negotiate with this child. He's smart. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly.
Yeah.
I'd give the judge a run for his money. Want to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal? Blah, 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 blah. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do. I tape every show. And I go to all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you ever been to the amusement park?
Of course, duh. But that always takes me.
Poor dad.
There's a Steel Samurai amusement park?
Dude, if it's famous, then yes. Honestly, I kind of disagree with Phoenix on this one. His dad may very well love the Steel Samurai series and bond with his kid over that.
It's just Phoenix doesn't know anything about it.
Well, all he sees is a crazy kid that's obsessed with the Steel Samurai. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez.
Poor Edgeworth.
Went through a path.
Went through the woods. So he's off the path.
Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
I mean, I can clearly see that from here myself, so.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
I see.
Anyhow.
I was going for the studio. Okay. Hold it! Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Did you see this monkey by any chance?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio?
I got kind of lost on the way, though. About 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But I guess what happened next?
There was the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then?
Totally rocked right before my eyes.
Out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny.
Damn, it's not Salmonella. Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know, he was kinda far away.
Huh? He's being awfully vague.
Of course, Steel Samurai took him down, pow!
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yes, I suppose he was.
If I had my camera with me, I would have been time for a shot, I tell you.
If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really?
Really?
I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say.
This is where we have to present something.
Yep.
And obviously it's the thing with the camera, I think.
I mean, Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Cody, what you said, or what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Uh-huh.
You have it with you now. Not to mention, if you were going to go see a rehearsal, of course you'd bring your camera.
Obviously. Especially if you're a super fan.
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand, right? We're trying to go for great justice.
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
Oh my fucking god. So, wait, is this our current time frame? But
No.
Technology advanced so damn slowly, they're only getting to digital stuff now.
Honestly, I think this takes place in 2001. I think this is in 2001.
Then they had to have changed the years, because according to the wiki, Phoenix Wright became a defense lawyer in the year 2016.
Well, obviously, I think they've changed it to fit with the newer games. But this is like the original game, all the way back in 2001.
But that's just the wiki for Phoenix Wright. That's what the lore says. I need to figure out something in-game that says what year it is.
Yeah, but I think we can easily assume, because of the stuff, this is not smartphone era.
It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera.
Yeah, it's a new thing.
How to explain that? I need to find something that says what year this game takes
I
place.
see.
Legit. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
He has a legit box. Yay.
So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Hold on, this one I want to check real quick.
Yeah, I had my camera.
Contains photos of every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
Ah, right.
So I have a feeling this is going to be used. Not now, but
At some point, yes.
I think it's part of this testimony. So, why didn't you use it?
He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing.
He was glued to the action, couldn't take his eyes off it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once.
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. He goes for the bad guy. Wham!
So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next?
Okay, there's no way a superfan wouldn't remember if he was dressed like the evil magistrate.
Yeah, if it was the evil magistrate, he would recognize it immediately.
He would not be saying bad guy, he would say the evil magistrate attacked the steel samurai. The steel samurai went wham, and he stopped moving.
Yeah.
He would not say bad guy in this situation. Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, cause the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, pups.
How should I play this?
Oh, he is a child.
Let's continue on. I don't want to press him any harder,
At least not yet.
because there's something else I'm suspicious about. Yeah, if I press him too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how the rest of this goes.
He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody?
Actually, the fight was so intense that I got kind of scared. So I went straight home.
Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right.
Phoenix. It doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw.
Well, I guess we have to go back to where we were before.
Wham!
Yeah, stop moving. That's the one. So one back, and that one.
Bad guy stopped moving. So, he goes for the bad guy, wham.
Yep.
So wouldn't we present it here?
I think we should we press him harder this time to try and find out? Something to do with the facts.
Because, I mean, a fact is he takes a picture after every time. So I'll just skip through this stuff.
Yeah. Be careful though, you don't want to overskip.
Well, it's going to get to a certain
Punch.
part, so... Don't give me that look.
Yeah, there we go. Now he needs to decide. I think we should press him harder.
Cody.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part. The killing blow. I think I would use the final blow, personally, in this case.
Yeah.
Since he's a kid.
Order, order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
That's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
Ooh.
He's still learning how to use his camera.
Right.
And he takes a picture of all the finishing blows.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. Can I just present the damn camera thing? He looked away because he's still learning how to use it.
How to use it? Yeah.
Here's my proof. A camera!
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too. Oh!
Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way you could have just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture.
Right. Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. Ugh. But, having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Yeah, means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
Very well.
Damn, new record. 2 defense requested testifying incidents. That's amazing.
Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid. Aww. Poor kid.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. This little samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yup.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyways.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Is there a reason to press this?
Probably not.
Yeah, screw it, do it anyways. Pops? I'm not old.
Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-head geezer.
Geezer! I'm 24.
I'm Mr. Edgeworth. I guess I'm the beautiful gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious.
Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify!
Yipes!
Okay, that was worth it. Escaped from the clutches of the villain.
Okay.
So you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely?
The limp.
Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I've had to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open up in time, so I missed it.
When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground. And the Steel Samurai. And that's all that happened. Yep.
That's all?
Yeah. I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have, once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even once?
I would
I think he
on that.
did.
Yeah.
Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. He's too much of a super fan. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody! Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. Me and my spiky hair says so. You took a picture!
Hey!
Bullseye?
How did you know?
Guess you ain't as smart as you thought you were, kid. I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. God.
Oh god. Wow!
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody?
I mean, this is the only time.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
Oh.
You erased them.
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or
We
some
already
solid
have
evidence.
something.
How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid is all about. We know exactly. Go to the last one and then present the scrapbook. Yeah. It's in every battle.
Yep, probably. I object to that, Cody!
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Or, well, giving me that, and who gave it to me because she's a dead person.
Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture with the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. With Sam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foes? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Ah!
Mr. Wright? What exactly is this album?
Your Honor, do you know anything?
About technology?
This is not even technology. This is a book.
It's a scrapbook.
It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all the pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way.
Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what truth it is.
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually...
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture of the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
Well, which do you think?
The Steel Samurai didn't win.
He erased them by mistake. You're correct. No. Yeah. He wouldn't take a picture if the Steel Samurai didn't win. I can only think of one reason, Your Honor. I had my freak out earlier, and then Mia said yes, so... The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No, no way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. And now I'm here destroying everything he believes in. Sorry, please strike that from the record, Your Honor. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. And he's probably about to cry.
Order! I will have order! Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
Hi.
Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. I cannot cry like that.
Order!
I mean, if I just told you you're going to live in America from now on and get all our amazing health benefits here, that would probably make you cry.
Oh, probably. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
Mr. Wright, what's going on?
And before we continue, that is why I said you are always the prosecution. Because there are moments like that and it'd just be awkward to be talking to yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
An error?
What's this all about?
Steel Samurai was the victim.
We've made an
I'm pretty
error.
And it's the Steel Samurai was the victim. I think Hammer was in the Steel Samurai costume.
So yeah, the error was the Steel Samurai is the murderer, but no, the Steel Samurai was the victim.
Yeah. I think Steel Samurai is the victim. What's the victim?
So are we going to assume then that Hammer was in the Steel Samurai costume? Because he's the
Probably,
only other
but-
conceivable person.
Probably.
But then how did he get changed?
Yeah. There was a lack of blood.
And we still don't know where the Steel Samurai costume is, so it's the Steel Samurai was the
I
victim.
think the Steel Samurai costume has been burned in that furnace.
Oh, the incinerator?
Yeah.
So
I think-
the mistake is...
The
the
Steel
mistake
Samurai
this-
was the victim.
Or is it Hammer was the victim?
I'm gonna say Steel Samurai.
Alright, let's go with that then. If you understand what really happened, it's quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai.
Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph? You're saying this man in his costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury.
But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already?
That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? I'm not doing this voice. So pretend I'm killing my throat right now, but... Oh, I'll just talk as Phoenix. She said, on the day of the murder, she arrived at the God Station at 1 p.m. She did not see poor old Hammer. He's already gone to the studio before she got back to the God Station. There, I'm getting around it. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go into Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. This is the most convoluted shit ever.
But why would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know.
I get it.
You do?
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, I found it on my digital camera.
Excellent! Show it to me, kid. And I'll get you another ERP. Maybe. Probably. Probably not. What?
Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
No.
Poor kid. If I had money, I'd buy you some tickets to the amusement park for the Steel Samurai.
Here, this is it.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say.
That's an S. That's not a 1.
That's Studio 2.
Why is he over here at Studio 2?
I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia? What?
Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts, as you know them in that photo.
Find the inconsistency in the photo.
Number 2.
I mean, that's a 2 up there. That's not a 1. Your Honor, look at this.
I see that gate.
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct?
Ah!
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But that's impossible.
What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
You are either the most competent judge or the most incompetent judge, and I swear you just flip a coin to decide that. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime.
Number 2.
Be like right here.
Yeah.
Here, at Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there, right?
The path was blocked. Or the trailer. Oh,
I think it's the trailer because
yeah, I think it's.
they were trying to get rid of the people. The people at Studio 2 said they couldn't have done it because it's not possible to have gotten to Studio 1. But if he's at Studio 2, they could do it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if the path is blocked. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss Dees Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked.
So we have heard.
The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this crime, or this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2.
Order! Order!
The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. And then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness.
No, this is Sparta! Sorry.
Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover the details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. The sleeping pills.
I mean, we know they exist. I have proof, maybe.
You do? You do, Mr. Wright?
Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof. That's Phoenix. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
This is it.
An empty medicine bottle?
I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle?
Fingerprint the bottle.
I mean, the blood thing wouldn't help, and neither would the dead body, so...
Yeah, fingerprint the bottle.
An idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle.
And the bottle gives it to the judge.
My bottle, I wanted that.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned.
I know this is a murder trial, but you only get 3 days to do it.
October 19, 2:47 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1.
Oof. That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
Where's your home? Me too.
Really?
You both seem so confident.
Fake it till you make it, big guy. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Don't say that.
Me too.
Dead?
Yes.
Oh, that's you.
Of course, we're kidding. Are you sure?
I wasn't. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
Oh, finally. Okay. I'm so glad I did cut that because this was a 45-minute video. Holy shit. Ugh, that is enough. Until next time, when we get to the bottom of whatever the hell's going on.